What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're going to be learning how to replace a key cylinder in your either 1995 or 2005 Chevy Cavalier. We're going to be going the complicated route with this one. So the complicated route, what I mean is you're going to literally take a drill and drill through this, take it out, and order the part, and of course get yourself a new cylinder. And then there's more complicated steps, but we're not going to get into that right now. So let's say your problem, so this guy is in here, right? And it does not turn into the on or igniting the engine rotation, of course. It's just stuck. Well, the only way we've found online and through the collection of multiple videos on YouTube, we have found that you will have to, as you see, drill this out. The only drill bit that works for this type of type of metal that this cylinder is made out of is tungsten carbide, the most hardest drill you can get. You can go to Harbor Freight and get this. Don't worry, we're not sponsored by this company. Disclaimer. But it will eat through that cylinder. So, you got your drills, you got your carbide, or your drilling carbide. You get my point anyway. What you're going to do is you're going to want to, if you have a Cavalier, you're going to have this cover. Now, for us, we were kind of lucky, or just unlucky. We failed upwards, as my wise aunt would say. We took a hammer. We got frustrated. We just beat the shit out of it. You know what I mean? Of course, I had my wife beater on. You got to wear the uniform. Anyway, once the cover is off, or we've seen in the video, you can just drill the cover off if you want. It would be a lot easier if you already ordered your part. Why I say this? Because when you get the drill bit, you want to line it up with this, and you want to drill at least probably to the end of that. See that where you that right there? When you look down there, you're gonna see an opening in the cylinder. Okay, my videographer is going to zoom in for us. There's gonna be a little opening. You're gonna see it. You're gonna know you're at the end of it because you're gonna see the little hole right here. You're gonna drill right into it, and you wonder, what is that? See? Now, after you have drilled through your cylinder, okay, here's a little bit of a thing you're not really gonna notice. For us, what we did was we thought if you drilled through it, oh yeah, we can just turn it, right? You can just turn it. No, that's not what's gonna happen. What you need to do, and this is for the non-mechanics and non-locksmiths, okay? If you guys are any of those, please don't speak. We don't need your comments. We know we're not licensed mechanics or locksmiths. This is for people that do shit on their own. You've got once you drilled out the tumblers, you still got to pull up this piece right here with some needle nose pliers or some kind of grips of some sort, right? Once you do that, you can turn it. Now, why do I say you need to turn it and make sure the battery's off, by the way, when you're doing this, okay? I forgot to mention that. Don't electrocute yourself. Don't explode your car. The reason why I say this, looky here. Got a little pin right here that you need to press down. This one's already in the on position, and there's no resistance it's giving me right now. The only resistance is going all the way down. If it can go all the way down in the on position, you've got it. Why do I say this? There's a little opening right here. if you come a little towards right here, you get to see it. See right there? There's a little opening right here. You can probably see my pinky go through it right there. You see it right there. That's where this is going to be. It's going to be on the back side near this yellow wire or wherever wire you have. Just feel around here. Go from here to the back, and then you can press on it. Now, if you don't have fingernails, like long fingernails, get yourself a flathead and press in on it. And this sucker will come straight out. Alright? I'm going to show you with this one what I mean. Alright, first of all, I've got to put the keys in. Okay? I'm going to show you what it looks like normally when it starts acting up like this. Usually it'll just get stuck a couple times. Alright. Now this is also another part in your, what do you call it, where it gets a little complicated. When you get your new part, you have to put it in correctly. You have to line it up. You have to put it in the on position. So you take yourself some needle nose pliers, and what you're gonna do, hold on one second, we left all of our tools around here somewhere. Thank you very much, videographer. Anyway, what you're gonna do is there's this little lip right here. Once you get it out, okay, once you drilled through everything, once you've pressed the little button right here, right? See, this one's giving me resistance. This is not pressing down because it's not in the on position, and it has to be in the on position. Go over here, put it all the way back in the off position. There's a little pin back there to give you a little kind of an indication. That pin's upside down right now. Face when you turn it this way. When you turn it that way, like you're turning off the car, that means that it's off. I've probably said that a lot, but giving some clarification. Okay. So since it's in the off position, I can't believe I'm trying to push it in without being able to turn it off. I get confused. Here we go. Now this is in the on position right now. Yeah, this is in the on position. Because now I can press this down. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the on position now. Best way to know, make sure your battery is off. Alright, no electrocution. How do you know it's going to be on? Well, turn it until you get some resistance. Like, you know how you turn on your car and it flips back? It's going to do that. It's going to be almost the same thing, but with just your hijack tool. Excuse me, not hijack tool. Your needle nose pliers. I do not condone hijacking cars. Thank you very much. But you press this down, push it in. You should not have barely any resistance putting it in. It should bounce back like you're trying to turn on your car. Once you do that, test it. Okay. Like the needle nose pliers, I've got some resistance trying to turn on my car. And you should be able to turn it all the way back into the off position and already on. Okay? Now, normally, if you're not drilling it and you're capable of being able to jiggle it and do all the little things they teach you online, what you're going to do is you're going to take your finger all the way back here. You're going to feel around and you press down a little bit. If it's in the on position, it should already be able to be pushed down. Once you do that, I don't got any nails, but I can push it down because my fingers are very skinny and I'm a skinny person. We're not going to get into that right now. Look at that. You're able to take it out. Take it all in and out. Alright? Like that. Still able to press it out. Or no resistance to this. Leave that up here. Back to this. Again, I want to make it very clear because we spent all night drilling through this. You might not even have to drill through all this. But to make sure, to be safe, I do recommend going ahead and just drilling until you get a little bit right here. Okay? This little part of the tumblers that are drilled out, make sure this is out. Use needle nose pliers or something that is skinny like tweezers or just a tool for that, you know, to pull that out. And go ahead, take your needle nose pliers, grab one of these lips right here, and then twist it in the on position. Once you do that, again, you can press this out. You can pull it out. This whole, you're not going to be able to pull this little cylinder out, but you're able to pull this whole thing out with the wire. Eventually in this video, we're going to show you also how to reprogram it with the key. So that way, you can get the full experience. You don't have to watch a collection of videos and be able to actually get your 1995 to 2005 Cavalier up and running again, because this is a pain in the ass, and it took quite a bit of money to even just get this little part right here. So yeah,